a museum we always go. It is right next to our house, so as soon as Colin finishes his work at 6 o'clock, we going there. Norton Museum of Art. And I do love that they have different workshops and lectures from the best professionals in art area in the neighborhood. We do live in Palm Beach, and we love to celebrate different interesting moments in the art history of the area. And Colin is super excited to go. Art is everything for him. You can tell that. What is he dressed today? Colin, tell us, what did you dress?
I got this in London. This is from the Supreme store. Just a bunch of sewn together shit.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It's basically like a scarecrow.
It's like different
Dressed up
parts.
like a scarecrow.
I love it. It is made from hundreds of different pieces of material of different rocks or something. I don't know what is that, but it looks super cool. Different crazy colors, and I'm just wearing Amazon Mirror Kitty dress and Sam Edelman just basic flats. It's on the right here because you know I don't want to be over the top of these random people, and just simple glasses and my bag Colin got me for our 1-year anniversary. I don't know what is the brand. It was like $500. Amazing, because I don't like when you can see the brand on top of it, so it's super classy. There is nothing extra, but at the same time very minimalistic bag, but it is made from a very nice material, so it's not like a smelly bag or anything, right, Colin?
Yeah, I mean it's a pure Italian leather, no badging. It's just like when you have something that has badging on it, it almost makes it a little bit too forward, and I think that it eliminates your ability to use it with different outfits.
Yeah.
So with that, you can use it with anything.
And you don't get bored with it. I sold my Louis Vuitton bag just because it was too much. Like, people know how much it costs, and then you like, okay, this bag costs like $2,000, but at the same time you feel yourself super cheap just because you're showing the price tag. I want to wear something like a natural cotton, but without any brand, so people think that I made it by myself. So it's more like a natural leather, but okay, I know that it can't cost like $50. It should be expensive. It should be like $300 at least, but at the same time it looks classy. I have to figure out what is the brand, honestly, but me and Colin, we are super minimalistic in our outfits. We wear everything like every week, basically. We have only pieces in our closet which is like, forever. You can't get tired of it, and we are really appreciating that. We are a very minimalistic couple. Colin wears his white sneakers today and just jeans. What brand of jeans do you usually wear?
These are called Page. The brand is Page.
Oh yes, Page.
Yes.
Where do you usually buy it?
Nordstrom's or online. They fit fantastic and they last years and years and years. I mean, I think I might have had these jeans for 4 years and they still look fantastic.
And Colin has like 5 jeans from the same brand, Page. I never heard of it, but we usually buy it in the Nordstrom, and it lasts for like 10 years, 20 years, and it still look good, so you can sell it for the same price as you bought it. And what is interesting is that it is it's super hard to find the size. What is your size?
31.
30.
Depending on how much I eat. Sometimes if I eat like a lot, I'm like a 32, 33. So sometimes I gotta unbutton the top button.
And he's also very tall. So Colin, what are you, 5'11"?
Actually, I'm 6'2".
6'2". So yeah. I am 5'10" probably, and Colin is super tall. He's like, oh my god.
But you're really tall.
I am tall because I was born in Vladivostok, in the best city in Russia, with the best seafood, the best Japanese food, the best Korean, China food.
The best ladies.
Yes, so I'm super tall. You see my body. Why? Because in Vladivostok, in my town, people look the best.
Actually,
Very
you know
tall
why?
and beautiful.
You know why? Is because you have to be tall so that you can walk through the snow and you
Yes.
don't die. So you have to be really tall. You have to have really long legs so that the snow only reaches up to your knees.
No, I really appreciate the fact that my family fed me so well, like natural vegetables, natural meat. Everything was super healthy, no Coca-Cola, nothing. And now I look like I look. I'm 5'11", super tall, beautiful, like almost like impossible to get. It's like people should get my eggs for billions of dollars.
Whoa! Talking about Easter eggs?
No, I mean my genetic, my beauty. If somebody would text me like, Taisia, I am a really nice person and I would, for example, buy your eggs for $1 million, one egg, and for example, we're gonna take care of your child as well as nobody, and it's like open donation, so my kid is gonna know that I was a donator, but his parents raised him. Of course, I would do that in a heartbeat, and I would have no problems with that because I want my genetic to prosper. If I would know, for example, that I don't have my own kids, but I donate my 1,000 eggs to random people, I would rather do that because it's all about my genetics. I know that my genetic is super good. My parents, they never drink alcohol, they never smoke, they are super tall, they're beautiful. Not just stupid tall without any reason. They are beautiful like me with nice everything. This, that, like everything is super harmonical. Everything about my family is about harmony. And yeah, if somebody buys my eggs, I would say, okay, no problem, just pay me $1 million, me and Colin, and we're gonna give you our egg, or $2 million if sperm is gonna be involved, right? No, Colin is against it, but I feel like it is so important to spread your DNA all over the place. Colin doesn't really agree with me. I think it is true. You don't think so?
Well, I'm just confused because we were just talking about what clothes we were wearing, and then we started talking about you selling your lady eggs. So
you don't feel empowered if you sell your sperm?
I just never think about it. Because I am the creator of the universe and the world, and you know, the perspective that I have on life is that one foot in front of the other, and you know, I don't think about selling my sperm. I just think about working really hard, supporting, you know,
you already
in my
do that.
universe.
No, you already do that. It's obvious. Can you do that? Like, for me, I am very generous. I honestly, yesterday I was googling if me and Colin can be foster parents, and they said that yes, you can be a foster parent, doesn't matter what, even if you're single, even if you just not engaged but live together. So me and Colin, we can just take courses, super simple courses for like one day course, and me and Colin can foster kids. It's very important for me because I'm gonna know till the day when I die that okay, this week in the life of this child was the best in his life, that I took him for the best parks, that I feed him well, that I gave him something that I know that nobody else could give him. And I feel that it is super important. It's not about money, it's about that we can do that as a humanity. We can take care of kids who unfortunately had no chance. I would do that. I live to do that. Colin, what do you think about foster parent?
I think that everybody deserves a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about foster parent? Would you be a foster parent?
I would just make my own baby pretty easily. I don't need to foster another child when I can just create one.
Okay.
But I think that people that foster kids are great. I think that all peoples are great. You know, That's what I think.
So my dad, he adopted my mom's child when he was 1 year old, and my dad, he did everything for my brother, and it was so hard because genetic was terrible, honestly. His father was not really good. He was like, part-time working. He didn't want to move to another city. He didn't want to get extra job. And his father was just like, oh, let me get like 5 bottles of champagne, invite everybody around, just drink. He was not really go get it. My mom was more like goal oriented. And then my dad randomly at each other. She was already like in terrible depression because her husband was just a drunk alcoholic, and she said that I can't raise my kid like that. And my dad told her, you don't need anything from him, like apartment, house, just leave it to him, and just I'm gonna adopt your son, and I'm gonna do everything for you and our family. And he did that. Literally the same day he adopted my brother, and he was terrible. He was like, his genetic was terrible. He was smoking in like 3 years old. It's just like unrealistic. You can't even, he was like a small devil. He would, I don't know, do different crazy things. Even though he was raised the same as me and my sister, we were like amazing kids, like clean everything, do everything, like we were perfect. Get education. I have 2 high degree, like 2 master degree, one from Russia, one from America. And my brother, he would just like, he didn't appreciate anything. But now he has 2 kids, and he got apartment, and he has like a house and a car and everything. So my dad, if I tell him I'm gonna just, if I'm too old and I can't conceive a child, I'm gonna buy an egg, and my dad tells me don't do that. So he, because my dad is like 70 years old, and he went through the trouble with my brother, and it was so hard on him because genetic is not as easy. He's like, you know what, I can tell you, I love your brother, and it was amazing. I would never like give him back or anything. But you know what? It's like, for example, you can like raise a chicken out of an egg, or you can raise a snail. So that's what he tells me. He's like, please, if I can give you one advice in life, please never adopt a child or buy another egg, because it's like such a drastic difference. He's like, me and my sister, we were just like nice babies. We never cried. We were super easy. My dad could take me and my sister. I was like 1 month old. My sister was 1 year old. He could take us to the park. Everybody, all the neighbors were so excited to see us because we were like just lavender. We were so sweet. Everybody would make pictures with us and everything. But my brother, he would be just like a devil. He would just like burn something out, even though he was like 3 years old. I don't know. Is that true? I went through myself through that crazy things. For example, if he would babysit me, he would turn on the music so loud, like policemen would come, and I was so small, and he would be like a small child. He would just do that all the time. Super loud music. He would burn something. He would just crush something. Colin is the same. I'm sure he was the same. Like drugs, like smoking cigarettes on the balcony and give it to me like, oh, hold it. He would basically, my parents would send him to my kindergarten, and he would take me to the kindergarten and place 10 packs of cigarettes in my locker room, and I would be like 3 years old. And I remember how somebody saw that, and they just would say, oh my god, she's smoking, she's like a crazy person who smokes cigarettes. And I was 3 years old, and I felt so embarrassed. This was the best, like the worst moment in my life. Like it was a huge scandal in my kindergarten that my brother put it in my locker room. It was terrible. But this is like the smallest thing I can tell you about what he did. It was terrible. Like, but Colin, you think that you can be a foster parent?
What?
Foster parent is not for you?
I just got off of work and I'm going to the Kravis Center, or the, what is it called?
Norton Museum.
Norton Museum. So once
I
you
mean-
get to work, once you get off of work for 8 hours, and then your girlfriend starts talking about selling their eggs for money, you kind of like trying to focus on like driving and like what you did at work and what you're about to do. So I don't really know how to answer these questions, but I can tell you one thing, that everybody deserves a chance, and you know, it's okay to be weird and get on YouTube and talk about selling
Don't
your
forget
eggs.
about parking. Parking is gonna be on the left.
Yeah, but you know.
Okay,
I
parking
didn't
is
know
gonna
that
be on
you,
the left.
Careful now, careful. All right, have a good day.
Bye. Bye.
I saw that like 2 people are logged in. It's so interesting, like when you go live, that like, oh, you still are live. Oh, nice.
It's not about the people. Even if one person is watching you, it's everything about that. I don't care.
Are you just gonna leave it on the whole time?
Don't forget that our line is on the left. You remember that parking spot?
I do.
Yes. Colin, it's all about
Substance.
It's all about Norton Museum performance. Guys, we wish you the best Friday. Please let us know. I just have no idea how to write something, like how to see the messages here. I don't really go live that often, but please write the commenting to us. We're gonna answer it, and have an amazing Friday. Just choose a museum where you're gonna go with your husband or like boyfriend, and just go park there, go explore. Because me and Colin, we go every Friday to the museum, because Colin is very cultural piece and he is very cultural oriented person. He's like every day he's like, please, let's go there, let's go here.
No, but I will welcome anything different and new all day, every day. Do you think we can fit in there?
Let's go forward. Maybe we will find something. Yeah, we will fit. Yeah, we will fit. So, guys, life is all about exploration. You can explore anywhere. Like, I was born in a very small, tiny city in Vladivostok, which is 20 hours from New York, and I would go any museum, like museum night, anything. I would go different, like, you know, to the beach, to the hiking, everywhere. You have to appreciate what you have, record videos. We're gonna be super happy to see that, and good luck. Bye.
You sure you're gonna be able to get? All right, so then we just need to do